We will tell you the 8 things that the rich people never tell you, but could actually make you rich. We have added a bonus at the end, which is really very shocking, so you must watch this video till the end if you really want to become rich in the coming years. Now let's start. 1. Maintain a finance diary. What gives this particular item its significance? Responsibility is the obvious solution. Every time I meet with a potential customer to go over my questions for gathering information, I make sure to ask about their immediate, intermediate, and distant objectives. They usually haven't given them a second consideration. The idea that they should aim for anything never crosses the minds of many. Objectives in these areas might pertain to one's family, one's finances, one's profession, or one's professional life. Having them is the first stage. Completing their writing is the subsequent stage. Ignoring or avoiding them will become more common as time passes, so it's crucial to keep track of them. There is no way you can pull it off. You would not want to be unable to do anything about them when you are 80 years old, but still thinking about them. 2. Value trumps cost. The middle class understandably frets about prices all the time. The difficulty arises when one becomes too concerned with price to the detriment of considering the worth of any given deal. Would you agree to pay me $1,000 now and then get $3,000 from me a few weeks from now? Sure, I'd have you do it. Can you imagine if I were an accountant? The affluent know better than anybody how to save money by employing experts. Consulting experts may not come cheap, but they will save you money in the long run. When things cost a lot of money, the poor always notice the sticker shock and don't think about the fact that there is likely an excellent explanation for the high price. At the same time, little transactions drain them. Consider value, not cost, at all times. Subscribe to our channel and also press the like button to know more financial lessons. 3. Time is too much valuable. Time is more important than anything else. I repeat, nothing. The rationale for this is that although most things can be replaced, time cannot. Looking back on my 20s, I am haunted by the regrettable financial choices I made. My biggest gripe, however, is the time I squandered. Those years will never be recovered. I will be able to compensate monetarily, but I will not be able to compensate temporally. The fact that you are wasting money every day is something that everyone should know. Because of this, the wealthy approach goal setting with a sense of absolute urgency. I constantly hear that. When I obtain a better job, I will pay it off. Alternatively, I will begin saving after the summer ends. As you watch this, I can almost feel you contemplating the things you've been putting off. Your time is the most precious commodity you own, and when you put things off, you diminish its value. 4. Trading time for money. Trading your time for money is a certain way to never get rich, according to the affluent. This is something that the well-off know. That rules out working for a living wage and other sources of passive income if you want to amass money. What exactly are passive income streams? Anything that generates money without requiring your active participation is considered passive income. This includes investment revenue, rental property income, ownership income, and so on. Having $1 million saved up is the best. In my view, the $70,000 in interest you might receive per year is far better. You may amass vast fortune by directing your efforts on the development of a source of passive income. A little as $500 monthly might have a significant impact. 5. Become your own boss. A lot of people are scared to go out on their own. While it's understandable to be wary, it's important to remember that you can't achieve financial independence unless you work for yourself. The explanation for this is rather straightforward. Capitalism isn't designed to compensate individuals fairly. There would be no need for property ownership if everyone was paid their fair market value. Realizing one's value and potential is critical, even if not everyone can be self-employed. It is your responsibility to bring attention to the fact that you are grossly underpaid if you are employed in such an environment. You should take action if you are employed in a position where you are aware that your earnings are limited, since you have hit your maximum potential. Business owners will do whatever it takes to make a profit and keep the doors open. Same thing here, with the exception of your aspirations and ambitions. No one should ever be able to limit your potential. 6. Keep thinking about your financial future. People ran with the phrase, "You only live once, why wello," which was said by rapper Drake. Actually, it was uttered so extensively that its meaning became diluted. Drake can say, "Yes, I can," because he's wealthy. Instead of being utilized to live a better life, YOLO has been used to excuse being an idiot. Life risk might strike at any moment, yet the odds are good that you will live for quite some time. In other words, you need to think about the big picture when it comes to your life. Only the wealthy and the hippie set can afford to live in the present. Whatever you decide to do, be sure it improves your life in the long run. You can do this by doing things like saving and investing. If you plan ahead, your money will increase, and you can do big things like retiring rich. Just getting through the month is going to be your only goal if that's all the decisions you make. 7. Remain calm under pressure. Panic is another crucial subject. Historically, people have lost more money due to worrying than any other cause. A small number of my clients have received stock options as an additional form of remuneration from their companies. In this plan, employees would be able to purchase stock in the firm with each paycheck, and their employer would match that investment, thus giving them a free share. Two big stock market crashes, the dot-com boom of the early 2000s and the 2008 crash and 2020 crash, have occurred in the last 2 decades. Every time, investors who had shares in the companies were severely impacted and saw a significant decline in their portfolio value. Others who cashed out lost out on a massive windfall, while others who hung on got a tidy profit, and then some. In investing, there is no silver bullet, but there is a tried and true method. Buying cheap and selling high will never provide a profit. Worrying too much may cut into your profits and maybe even stop you from reaching your objectives. This can determine whether you retire early or not at all. 8. Learn the ins and outs. Even while I see the idea behind the latte effect, the theory that says you can get rich if you save little sums every day, I don't think it's the biggest issue. Because we live in a disposable culture, our money is unfortunately one of the things that is tossed aside. Some businesses' markups are so high that they eat into your profit margins. Restaurants are the main offenders. Consider that they spend $1.50 on a drink and make $5 off of it. For $1, they purchase a chicken breast. $12 is the price they charge you after cooking it. The rich know full well that eating out all the time will finish your bank account. Going out on a monthly $100 date is far better than treating yourself to a $5 cappuccino every now and again. Keep in mind that you are making a mistake if your monthly pizza and wing spending exceeds your savings. It's a huge deal. 9. Don't carry excessive amount of money. Money is actually a debt. If you are keeping $10,000 under your bed and $10,000 for your day-to-day activities, then I would say that you should put the $10,000 that was under your bed into some stocks or real estate. The price of goods and the products will keep on increasing day by day. If you are keeping $10,000 under your bed, it won't grow. But if you buy some stocks of Google, that is Alphabet, and keep it, then it will surely grow, and you will be able to cope with the inflation. My best suggestion for you would be to buy gold if you are finding difficulty in choosing the correct stock. But if you are not having any extra funds with you that you could put into these investments, then you must work towards increasing your income. This could be easily done with some passive income streams. You should subscribe to our channel to know the best passive income streams, and click the video on the left side to know some income streams to earn an additional profit.